two. Hi, it's David Sprague with Real Strategic TV, and I've got the privilege of having Ryan Steinolfson here to interview about the very important topic that Wired Magazine said that we're literally jumping into a reputation economy. And Ryan Steinolfson is one of the foremost experts in reputation marketing. So welcome, Ryan.
Hey, David. Great to be
And
here.
Ryan, I want to just give a little backdrop. What is reputation? Why is it so important today? And we didn't really hear much about it, 12 or 18 months ago, but we're hearing a lot today. How can it really help a business, and what's the big deal?
Well, the reason why reputation is so important, David, is because of the fact that it really is the core, the essence of a business. I mean, without a reputation, a business is in essence is dead. I mean, we know from a study from Nielsen that was just published that a full 3 out of every 4 people trust business or consumer opinions posted online about their business as much as they trust a referral from a brother, a sister, a mother, or whoever. So these opinions matter. They're important to businesses. They can literally make or break a business. I mean, I was just talking to a multi-million dollar business that's at the top of their niche. They're literally the largest provider in their niche. And they spoke from the stage, and they said how that because of the fact that they have a Zagat score on their Google Plus page, that and by the way, there's over 15,000 searches for just this business alone every single month. So what's happening is their Zagat score is coming up right at the top, and because their Zagat score was less than 15, I mean that's social proof, and that's the most important psychological trigger that you can engage in a consumer when you're trying to sell your product or services. And right now, they're not doing too well in that realm. So they're looking, businesses like that are looking for solutions to manage that process and then go on the offensive and market that 5-star reputation once they build it.
All right, so you're saying that companies that have a low rating online are actually, and people are searching for them, people aren't picking up the phone and calling because they're reading these and seeing these bad reviews?
Absolutely. I mean, David, it's happening every day. Every business right now, all 80 million businesses, as you know, throughout the world, are pretty much naked online right now, because when you type in any business in their city, the first thing that comes up is their reputation. And so, and generally speaking, it's their Google Plus page, because 70% or more people go to Google first, and right below their link to their website is their Zagat score or their reviews. So, and it's funny because we know we've kind of done some studies on this. We know that over 55, about 60% of people click on the reviews. They don't even click on the business's website link.
That's interesting.
So,
And so
yep.
what you're saying is, because I'm fascinated by this, because you go and you look for a business and then you get that map, and then I see the little reviews and stuff like that, and I know a lot of things have changed recently where you don't even see the stars, you just see the which Zagat review. And so you're saying for those businesses, people scroll through and they just actually click on the one with the best reputation?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can literally be in the a G position, and I've experienced this myself. I mean, if you can be in the G position, there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's seven businesses that show up on the first page on the Google result, and a lot of times businesses, even though they're down in the lower spot, if they've got that score and they've got closer to 30 than anybody else, then they're going to get clicked on before A through A, B, C, D, E, F.
Now, I find that interesting too, because I know that you do local marketing, and one of your expertises is Google Plus, and so companies pay a lot of money to actually be in that top spot. But if you're saying if they're in that top spot and they don't even have a score or anything like that, or they've got some bad scores, pretty much all that money's irrelevant, or is there a way to change that?
Well, there's a way to change it. I mean, what you can do if you manage the process correctly, you can get the number of reviews up above 10. Once you get above 10, or once you get to 10 reviews, then you get that score. And Demand Force has actually done a study on this, and they've shown that in the study that that businesses really aren't trusted until they get about somewhere between 6 and 10 reviews. So that magic number that we're looking for is 10, and yeah, it can make a big difference in whether or not somebody's going to pick up the phone and call, because it's that social proof that other people are looking for.
Well, you said that a few times. I think when someone's doing a website and they want it branded and everything, but you keep saying, getting the phone to ring, getting people to call or take action, everything. So this is a critical point. It sounds like that if you don't have a reputation or that you don't have a good reputation, so either one of those, then you can do all the type of marketing you want in the world, but your phone, people might see someone else that has a better reputation right next to you, and they're going to click on that one.
Absolutely. I mean, I think you could figure this out yourself. I mean, if you saw two different businesses and one had, 10 good reviews and the other one had 3 good and 1 bad, I mean, which one are you going to choose?
Yeah, all things being equal, the most dentist, I would choose the one with the, the 5-star rating or that, all those great reviews. I do it with movies or restaurants and hotels. I just never really thought about how important that is. Well, this is a really good topic. Any suggestions you have for a company first starting out, saying, look, I'd like to be a reputable company, or at least position myself as a reputable company to be doing business with? Where do they start?
Well, I think the first place to start, David, is to first and foremost make sure that you've claimed your Google Plus local page. Set up a Google Plus account for yourself personally and start rating other companies. And then just to get familiar with the process, and so you can experience it from your consumer's end and see what they go through in terms of having to leave a review. And then if you can, try to set up some sort of a funnel system or a review gathering system, whether it's with business cards or postcards, where you would send somebody to your Google Plus page or your Yelp page or any of the major directories, Yahoo or Bing, and then and really help try to train your staff on how to engage with their customers when they have that opportunity, that referable moment, as we call it, to capture it, to take advantage of it, and say, look, if we're so happy that you're happy with our services. If you take a moment and review our business, we'd really appreciate it. And I think that's probably, and then also make sure that I think the other thing is really make sure that they stay in tune with their Google Plus account and respond to those negative and positive reviews that people leave, so that the market sees that they're engaged, that they care.
Well, it is as effective as you're saying it is. It sounds like a lot of work, especially for a small business owner. I was real impressed, Ryan, with some of the technology that you have that you said that was very proprietary, actually patent pending, that companies can really start to see what their reputation would look like. So would you mind giving those that are interested in maybe getting more information about what their reputation is about? Could you explain your software and maybe where they can go and what you charge to use it?
Yeah, we have a patent, as you said, a patent pending technology that allows us to help our businesses become the most trusted and the most dominant businesses in their niche. And somebody can go there by just typing in yourrepreport.com. If you just go to yourrepreport.com, then what will happen is our system goes out there, our software goes out there. We scan the internet and we look at about 25 different sites, and we find all the reviews that are left about your business, and we pull them all back so that you can get a summary of the reviews and your reputation. And also we find out whether or not people are seeing you online and whether or not you've claimed the directories and what percentage of people can actually see your business online at the same time. So it's kind of a 2-in-1, but primarily focused on your reputation.
Well, that's pretty brilliant. So again, it's yourrepreport.com. And if they want to,
Yep.
You've been so generous with this information. If someone wanted to contact you or go to your website, could you give some information out that could really get a hold of you? Maybe if they have some questions on their reputation, or maybe they got some bad reviews and they want to learn how to get them removed. How does someone contact you?
Yeah, they can contact me. Just contact me directly on my cell. It's 561-309-0050, or they can go, again, that's 561 309-0050. The other thing they can do is they can go to our website, which is accelerateyourmarketing.com. So that's accelerateyourmarketing.com. That's ACCELERATE, yourmarketing.com.
Well, Ryan, I want to thank you for sharing this exciting information. Obviously, you're on the leading edge of this entire industry, and it sounds like you're doing some great work. So if you're a local business and you're trying to figure out, what's going on with your online marketing, well, it sounds like the first place that you should start is with your reputation. And so hopefully this information, this segment, has helped you and you really make a difference in your business by creating a great reputation for yourself. So thank you, Ryan, once again, and hopefully we have you back to hear a lot more about how reputation and social media and all these other cool things actually work together.
Absolutely. Just let me know when you want me on again.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Dave.